Yup. Yup. Oh yeah.
Today we're driving the 2025 Land Rover Defender 110, and we're at Hollyoaks Off-Road Park. This is actually the first time I've ever taken a Land Rover off-road. I'm here with TheTopher.
This is the first time I've ever sat in a Land Rover off-road.
Wow.
So firsts for both of us today.
They say good things about Land Rovers off-road.
Yeah, it's kind of what they're built for.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, and this is, of course, a luxury off-roader.
That's right.
You can play your classical music, drink your sparkling water in here.
Mm-hmm.
You can have some fun in this, but in comfort and luxury. We have a locking center and rear differential. We have air suspension. We have a bunch of different off-road drive modes, which we will experiment and play with some today, as well as a customizable mode. So you can change your traction control to less wheel spin or more wheel spin, or off-road, steering weight, powertrain, relaxed, normal, responsive, differentials. Look at that. It's lovely. And then change your ride height right here. Lots of physical buttons and controls. We have a very powerful 3-liter mild hybrid inline 6. Around 400 horsepower.
395 horsepower, 406 pound-feet of torque.
There we go. Cool. Let's walk you guys around this real quick. We'll just do a brief walk around because we've done so many Land Rover Defender videos. We've aired down the tires slightly, whatever 20 seconds each corner is. With a stick and a valve stem. So probably around mid-20s in PSI.
Ooh, it looks good all lifted up.
It does, yeah. We've got really good approach angles and departure angles. Breakover isn't going to be as good as the Defender 90, but that's okay. We should be able to get through some pretty good terrain today. A lot of sand at Hollyoaks Off-Road Park. We have wade sensing. I don't know what max ground clearance is, but it looks quite good on this air suspension. Recovery hooks in the rear, full-size spare tire. Kind of a tighter, smaller rear cargo area.
11.5 inches.
11.5 inches, okay. So similar to like a lot of vehicles in the class, honestly. Yeah, maybe a little bit more than some, like especially like the GX. I love the shape of this new Defender. It just looks proper. Let's go for a drive and see what it's like on some trails. Everything in this interior is rubberized or plastic, so you can just clean it out very easily.
There's no carpet.
No carpet. Just hose it out.
Yeah. Well, this does have wade sensing.
That's
with
right.
The off-road pack. So
that is very
you can
nice.
Go into 2 feet 11 inches of water, and
we're just going to leave this in 4 high for now. We'll switch into 4 low a little bit later, but let's see. We have cameras. Okay, so we can see if our diffs are locked. What is this? Oh, that's a front hood view. And then we've got side views for our wheels, as well as a front view. I think this is probably the most useful camera setup. And you've got on-road cameras, off-road, and towing. So you can kind of change these up depending on what you're doing with your Land Rover. All right, let's go.
It's cool. You can see the wheels.
Yes. Yeah, that's very useful. You don't want to scuff up these wheels on some rocks.
Yep.
Visibility is quite good in this Defender. Already, you can see pretty well in front of us. This is a good breakover test right here. And it passes with flying colors. Really smooth powertrain here. This inline 6 is just fantastic. A little bit of creaking from the leather seats in this interior. Something that you would expect with a luxury off-roader. Air suspension feels pretty good though.
Yeah.
In its highest mode, it's not too soft or not too firm. Kind of a nice middle ground. Let's see what turning radius is going to look like here. That's a tight one. Unless if you have like trail turn assist in a Bronco or something.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do a 3-point turn. On my gauge cluster, I can see if differentials are locked, if The suspension is kind of moving around a little bit, what the shocks are doing, and where power is being sent, what power distribution is going to which axle. Right now I think our center and rear diffs are both locked. And they just unlocked. So it's kind of it's kind of automatically changing depending on the terrain and what we're doing, which is interesting.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, kind of cool, huh?
Yeah, that's cool.
I've never seen any of this before. This is all new territory for me. All right, let's go up here. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll go into low range.
To be in neutral.
Gotta be neutral.
And you have to hold the button.
Can't just do a quick press.
Nope,
all right, low range selected. Into drive. Should we try some of our just designated drive modes? So right now we're in kind of a custom configurable program. Let's go into rock crawl. See what happens.
Okay.
And that you have to be in low range to engage rock crawl. That's pretty low. Not able to see super well with the front cameras, but they are kind of tiny on this screen.
I was noticing also it was telling you which wheels were slipping.
Oh yeah.
I got a little yellow indicator popped up.
Okay. That's cool. Low range might be overkill for some of the stuff coming up here, but we might use it on the downhill sections. Approaching Hollywood Hill. No sign. Get a good view of Hollyoaks Off-Road Park there, though. Pretty much have the place to ourselves today. We'll go down here and see if we can hit that downhill section. We go. And then down we go. Let's try, I do have hill descent control on. Doesn't really seem to be doing much, if I'm being honest, though.
Still gotta hover on the brake.
Yeah.
A little bit of ABS there.
Or maybe it's just if I let off the throttle, it'll decel a lot. I don't know if that is low range just doing its thing or if that is the system working for me. It's almost like I'm one pedal driving here.
Yeah.
And also we are in rock mode. We're gonna avoid this rut over here to the right. There we go. Cool. We did it. Very nice. And this kind of spits us out down here.
Into a mud hole.
Into a bit of a mud hole. That's okay. We'll get through it. Let's see if we can climb up this right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice little incline. Stay out of the ruts. With ease. Jeeves.
It's on here a Goodyear Wrangler.
Yeah, these Goodyears are impressive, actually. They did really well on road. They just have super tame manners. And then off road, they're quite livable. Let's go left here. I don't know what's around this bend, and then I just see a huge washout. So
yeah, that's probably a good call to go left.
Hollyoaks does change with every storm, so we kind of have to be cognizant of the conditions and whatnot. Bit of speed and power. I will say, all right, so driving impressions here. We'll give you guys some of those. one of the most distant and numb off-roading experiences I've ever had.
Yeah.
There's just not a lot of feedback here, on road or off. It's comfortable, it's capable. These tires have good traction. Throttle response is a little bit weird. It always has been. We might honestly shift out of 4 low because this is probably a little bit too low. Okay. And then let's go back. We're in rock crawl. Let's try sand. And we'll stay high. This should relax traction control slightly. Shedding some mud. These tires did great through the mud.
They did?
Yeah, I was impressed.
It's like it's holding gears a little bit longer.
Yep. Yeah, sand mode should kind of retune things a little bit. Ride quality's nice on the air suspension.
Yeah.
I think
Firms up nicely.
ultimately, let's see, let's get some speed under this and make a call here. I was really impressed with the GX550's ride quality at higher speeds. Yeah, this is doing pretty well. This feels good. The damping is nice. There's a little bump there.
Yeah, that's impressive.
A lot of sharp rocks here. We'll just kind of autocross our way through them. Watch out for a blind spot here. There are a couple bikes out here today. And we're just gonna sneak up this incline. Yeah. Bit of articulation through here. I mean, with a locking rear diff and a 50-50 torque split, you can go anywhere, Christopher.
Yes.
You can do many things
As you're showing me.
in your Land Rover. Point, aim, shoot, throttle, steer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the suspension feels great. Optional air suspension. And good visibility too, just outside the vehicle with your eyeballs. So you don't have to rely on these cameras to see stuff.
Yeah, the sun's kind of blowing those cameras out today.
Yeah, they're struggling. That's okay. What do we have here? That looks a little nasty.
That also looks nasty.
This will be okay. We can kind of stay a little bit higher up on these ruts. We should be able to get through this okay. It does look a little nasty, doesn't it?
Yep, very. Especially down there.
You're good. Yep. Straight. Yep, keep coming. Yep, good. Keep coming, keep coming. Rubbing a little bit in the front there, but that's okay. Yeah, all good. Nice. Keep it straight. Great. Good breakover there. All right, now the big drop. Come down here, stay to the right. Yep, there we go, straight. Yep, left. Good. Nice. Straight down, you're good. Easy. All right, probably didn't really need to spot him on that, but just to reduce damage on the vehicle. Yes. This is a press vehicle. What a champ. I love it.
Good teamwork.
Good teamwork. Yeah, you're lifting a wheel back there.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. All right, we're just gonna go. Yeah, we'll do mud ruts here, and we're gonna go through this little mud hole, and Where is my weight sensing?
I think you have to go out of the cameras. Go to oh.
Infotainment does leave a little bit to be desired with responsiveness. Oh wait, is this weight sensing right here? No, those are cameras.
I just saw it earlier.
Yeah, it
I
was
remember
not
seeing
that
it on there.
far.
So Missy Elliott while we're off-roading. Wait, configure. Oh, weight sensing.
Weight sensing, here we go.
There you go.
Okay.
All you have to be in is 4 inches of water and it'll sense it.
Oh, okay.
So I think this will be more than 4 inches.
All right, yeah. Maybe 5.
Perhaps.
Okay. Max is 2 feet 11 inches of water. And we've got a gravel base,
I
so
don't think that's quite 4 inches.
we're just going through a puddle. Small puddle. A little bit of wading here.
It can only weight sense below 6 miles per hour. What if you need to do high speed weight sensing?
Oh, that's interesting.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Well,
If we do get stuck, there's a Jeep right here.
oh yeah.
Go through here.
It's a good
see what
time to
this
try
feels
it.
like, yeah. I think we're just going too fast. Do not wade in flowing water.
Oh, it sensed it there for a second.
Okay. There just isn't a lot of
Yeah.
wood. Ah, there he is. There's a little bit of
There you go.
water.
Okay. Tested.
It's a V8 swapped Jeep. Oh, that's so sick. All right, let's go into our configurable mode because I think this is kind of probably what I would be doing if I were off-roading my Land Rover. This is what I would do. So I would want medium steering, more wheel spin, powertrain. Let's do responsive, differentials automatic, and we'll go from there. I think that's a good place to start. Might even just turn everything off. Can we do that? Yeah.
Sometimes you have to push buttons multiple times for them to like register.
Yeah, you do. The suspension does feel quite good in high-speed mode.
Yeah.
We're going to raise it up again just for extra ground clearance.
Birds. What are those, vultures?
They look like vultures, yeah. The Defender can boogie.
Oh yeah.
Sport mode. It's our recovery gear rattling around on the back there. Look at this. Very good at higher speeds. Nice compression. That's great. I'll watch her speed up this hill. Watch how fast we go. This feels well tuned, well calibrated.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's nice.
Yep.
All right. Mount Magma.
Magma.
Magna. Is it Magma or Magna?
Nope, it's magma. I'll get out and get a shot of you climbing up this.
Yeah, we got to go up the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll re-engage low range.
You want a video of you going up the stairs?
Nah, I don't know. I mean, the cross trek went up the stairs. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
really that impressive.
Okay. The cross track. I forgot we had a cross track.
Yeah. It's just cool, I guess. All right.
Oh, it is Magna with an N.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh.
Oh. You know what, though? Full-size spare on the back.
Yeah. Yeah, we cut a valve stem.
Whoa. Okay.
So it's just the valve stem. But let's go to...
we have this stuff.
we do. Yeah. How did we cut a valve stem? Scuffed the wheel up a little bit too.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you ripped that right off.
What did we hit?
I don't remember.
Something. Yeah.
I don't know.
Must have happened in the high speed section.
Probably.
All right. Well.
On that terrible disappointment, it's time to end.
Well, we have a full size spare.
Yes, that's true. POV changing a tire.
POV changing a tire in the Land Rover. Here, let's get us to like a flatter spot.
Okay, you're also going to want to put it in like entry-exit modes.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
It has exactly 0 air in it now. It stopped leaking.
Oh man, that just happened.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just go right here. This looks slightly better. That's one reason why you do need valve stem protection when you're off-roading, because that stuff can happen.
We should become a pit team.
I know. This is hard work. Okay.
I will stick this one on.
Okay.
While you're doing that.
This tire iron is nice, but it's a little... Yeah, never cut a valve stem on a trail before.
Yeah, must have just hit something just right.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of glad that I put the beadlock wheels on the Ranger Raptor because that'll protect from that.
Okay. Yes.
All right, that's how it's done.
That could have been more graceful. There you go. And then
Yeah.
put this thing back. It's like it never happened.
Well, except it did.
Well,
But
yeah.
we will prevail.
Okay. Onwards.
Onwards.
All the rocks.
Remove all the rocks. Okay, off we go.
I wonder if the spare has TPMS. Probably does.
I don't know. I don't know if it'll sense what tire is where. Okay, this is pretty steep.
Good.
Okay, cool. Good approach and departure angles here.
Yeah, you're good.
Give it a bit of a bump, and up we go. What about breakover? I think we're good. Oh, this is impressive. This is very impressive. Okay, excellent.
Yep. All right, start turning. Yep, go slow. Here, let me get down there real quick. Good. It's about to drop. Go slow.
Okay. Cool. Nice. Nice. Look at that. It's a bit more of a shelf coming down than it used to be. That's fun.
Yeah. What's that caused by?
Just erosion.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try to stay out of the muck here. And that's probably a little
I don't think it's going to make that
deep.
There's no way.
Well, not that, but maybe
No,
this.
it's too sharp of a drop. It
It's
might
so
do that.
muddy. It's just a climb.
Keep going. Keep going. All right, no, you're going to clear.
All right, cool. Good.
Yeah. However, I think the back is going to touch the
That's
ground.
okay. It's mud. It'll just sink. It's just
Okay,
mud.
Well then, yeah, you're good.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. We're climbing. What a beast! What a beast!
Yup. Yup. Oh yeah.
Just don't know what's in front of me, but that's okay. Looks pretty tame. How about that?
Yep.
Cool.
You got it, you got
Nice. All right. Sweet. Yeah, you just gotta take a right after that. Nice. Wow, that was impressive.
I got
Cool.
a really good video of it.
I bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, we'll end on that note.
Okay.
That was fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will end on that note with the Land Rover Defender. Very capable off-road, unless if you run into a little bit of bad luck, and then you've got a spare tire to save you.
Yes.
But, geez, I don't really have a lot of complaints about this thing. Throttle control in low range is a bit wonky, but I did turn off the hill descent control, and that seemed to help a little bit. It wasn't as aggressive of decel off throttle.
Okay.
And I'm sure there's a way to lock it into like second and low high and 4 low, but also you don't really need 4 low unless you're climbing extreme stuff. Like that's pretty darn steep.
That was pretty crazy.
That was pretty crazy. Yeah, the camera won't show how crazy it is, but the last vehicle that I saw do that was a Hummer EV. And
Okay.
it was just fully lifted. That thing is insanely capable. And the fact that this can do it, the great thing about this is just the approach and departure angles. The overhangs are so short that you can really just climb up anything, and the breakover's decent too. So
Yeah, even with it being a 110. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
yeah,
pretty good.
you're not going to be doing this in the 130, but the 90 is going to be even more capable. But
Yeah.
honestly, this is probably what most people are going to be getting. Very impressive vehicle off-road and on-road, really nice to live with. We spent quite a bit of time in this week, just driving around. Let's hop back in, we'll drive it out. We'll take us out of 4 low. Yeah, steering is nice and light, ride is comfy.
Steering wheel is massive.
Oh, it's so big.
big.
Yeah, it feels like you're just piloting a bus.
Yeah.
But I kind of like it. It works.
Yeah.
It feels good in hand. It's got kind of that classic Land Rover shape.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Land Rovers can always have big steering wheels.
They do, yeah. All right, well, sorry Land Rover for the wheel and the valve stem, but we will get that mended. And it's been great to get some time in this off-road. I think, you know, all these years we've learned about Land Rover's off-road, we've watched videos, but actually getting some time behind the wheel is important.
Yep.
We took it through its paces today. High speed, low speed, rock crawling.
That was a very thorough test.
Yes, I feel like we did this this powertrain justice, pushed it to some of its limits. I mean, there isn't going to be a lot of drama here. You're mostly going to be ground clearance and tire limited. With a locking rear and center differential, you can pretty much get through everything.
Absolutely.
And the systems work really well on their own, but also it's nice that you have some control in that configurable mode to kind of do everything that you want. We should probably end here. This is always a good final obstacle. A little bit sandy. And a nice breakover test as well. There we go. What a champ. Not a scrub, not a rub.
No sweat.
It's recommending hill descent control for me,
Oh.
but it's okay. I don't know what it is. I just don't like hill descent control. It freaks me out letting off the brake pedal
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
going down a hill. I like to be able to control that manually. In some cars, it works well.
I tried it in a Wrangler 4xe in battery save, and halfway down the hill, it released its own brake.
Wonderful.
When I was in the desert with
Yeah,
Pirelli.
that's great.
Didn't put that part in the video because it was terrifying.
I bet.
We recovered it. It's fine.
That's why. That's probably why I don't like
trust hill descent control.
Yeah. Oh man, gosh, with that valve stem, we probably just kicked one of those big rocks up and it just cut it right off, hit the wheel.
Yep. Good thing a valve stem is like $1.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, we will air up. This is my favorite thing.
Front 47, rear 50.
Really? That seems a little high. It's just the best. And this is airing up all 4 tires. We'll just do like 40 something, 42. 50 is ridiculous. That's super high. I don't know about that. All right, well, on that note, it's been a good off-road test.
It has.
Yeah. Thank you, Land Rover, for including a full-size spare.
Yes.
And thanks to Chris for joining.
Of course.
Check him out at TheTopher Drives. And we were going to do a windy road video, but we don't want to push our luck with only 1 tire left.
Yep.
We got to get this thing home.
Yep.
And it's Easter Sunday, so I doubt we'd be able to get a flatbed out here for this. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Already up to 38 PSI.